Welcome to our video, 10 Facts on a World Without Carbon Dioxide. What a zero-emission future would actually look like. In this episode, we will explore what a future free from carbon emissions could mean for our planet, from cleaner air and healthier ecosystems to the rise of renewable energy and sustainable transportation. We'll delve into the economic transformations that would propel job growth in green industries and highlight the vital role of reforestation and biodiversity protection. Join us as we envision a future shaped by global collaboration and climate justice, and uncover the incredible changes that can happen when we strive for a world without carbon dioxide. 1. Clean air and healthier ecosystems. Imagine stepping outside to breathe air so fresh it feels like a mountain breeze, every single day. In a world without carbon dioxide emissions, that's not just a dream, it's a reality. The absence of carbon dioxide would mean a significant reduction in pollutants like particulate matter and nitrogen oxides, which currently plague urban environments. People would experience fewer respiratory diseases, such as asthma and bronchitis, drastically improving public health. Heart conditions related to poor air quality would also decrease. Ecosystems would flourish as the air becomes cleaner, allowing plants and animals to thrive without the constraints of pollution. Rivers and lakes would be clearer, supporting vibrant aquatic life and enhancing the beauty of natural landscapes. 2. Mitigation of climate change. The looming threat of climate change would be a thing of the past. Without carbon dioxide emissions, we would avert the rise in global temperatures that causes ice caps to melt and sea levels to rise. Extreme weather events, like hurricanes and droughts, would become less frequent and severe. Ocean acidification, which threatens marine biodiversity, would be halted, preserving coral reefs and the myriad of life that depends on them. Human societies could stabilize, no longer needing to constantly adapt to the unpredictable changes climate change brings. This stability would foster a more predictable future, allowing economies and communities to plan for the long term. 3. Renewable energy dominance. In this zero-emission future, renewable energy wouldn't just be an option, it would be the norm. Solar panels would shimmer on rooftops across the globe, while wind turbines gracefully turn on the horizon. Hydropower would energize communities, drawing power from water's natural flow. Fossil fuels would be a relic of the past, with coal and oil power plants replaced by clean energy solutions. Innovations in energy storage and smart grids would ensure that renewable energy is available whenever and wherever it's needed. This shift would not only combat emissions but also democratize energy, making it more accessible and affordable for everyone. 4. Sustainable transportation. Picture bustling cities where the hum of traffic is replaced by the quiet whir of electric vehicles. Cars, trucks, and airplanes would utilize zero-emission technologies such as electric batteries, hydrogen fuel cells, and sustainable biofuels. Public transportation systems would be fully electrified, offering efficient and eco-friendly options for commuting. Roads would be less congested, as integrated transport systems optimize routes and reduce travel times. The adoption of sustainable transportation would not only cut emissions but also reduce noise pollution, creating quieter and more peaceful urban environments. The transition to cleaner transport would redefine travel, making it more sustainable and enjoyable for future generations. 5. Green building and architecture. Architecture in a zero-emission world would be a blend of beauty and sustainability. Buildings would rise with materials sourced sustainably, designed to minimize their carbon footprint. Insulation and passive solar heating would become standard, maintaining comfort with minimal energy. Smart energy systems would allow homes and offices to optimize their energy use, reducing the need for heating and cooling. Urban landscapes would be dotted with green roofs and vertical gardens, bringing nature back into cities. This approach would lessen the demand for energy, making urban living more sustainable and in harmony with the environment. 6. Economic transition to green jobs. A zero-emission future would spark an economic revolution, creating millions of green jobs. Industries centered around renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and environmental protection would flourish. Job training and education systems would evolve to equip the workforce with the skills needed for this new economy. Communities would see a rise in employment opportunities, enhancing economic stability and growth. This green economy would not only provide jobs but also foster innovation, driving technological advances that further reduce emissions. The transition would be a win-win, benefiting both the planet and its people. 7. Reforestation and carbon sequestration. Forests would re-emerge as vital allies in the fight against climate change. Large-scale reforestation projects would absorb excess CO, restoring habitats and increasing biodiversity. Land restoration efforts would reclaim degraded areas, turning them back into lush landscapes. Carbon capture and storage, CCS, technologies would complement these efforts, directly capturing and storing carbon dioxide emissions from industrial sources. This dual approach would effectively manage atmospheric carbon levels, enhancing the planet's ability to regulate its climate naturally. The result would be a greener, more balanced world where nature takes a leading role in maintaining ecological health. 8. Agriculture becomes carbon positive. Farming would transform into a carbon positive practice, contributing to climate solutions rather than problems. Techniques like no-till farming, crop rotation, and agroforestry would enhance soil health and increase carbon sequestration. Farms would become biodiversity havens, supporting a variety of plant and animal life. The shift to regenerative agriculture would reduce emissions while boosting productivity and resilience. This approach would not only feed a growing population but also nurture the land, ensuring its viability for future generations. Agriculture would become a beacon of sustainability, harmonizing human needs with environmental stewardship. 9. Biodiversity protection. A zero-emission world would be a sanctuary for biodiversity. As temperatures stabilize, habitats would be preserved, offering refuge to countless species. Ecosystems would recover, with endangered species making a comeback as their environments stabilize. This resurgence of life would enhance ecosystem services, such as pollination and water purification, vital for human survival. The preservation of biodiversity would maintain the intricate web of life that sustains our planet. Protecting nature would become a priority, ensuring that the rich diversity of life on Earth continues to thrive alongside human progress. 10. Global collaboration and climate justice. Achieving a zero-emission future would require countries to work together like never before. Global collaboration would be essential to reduce emissions and support communities affected by climate change. Climate justice would be at the forefront, ensuring that the transition to a green economy is fair and inclusive. Nations would share resources, knowledge, and technology to create a sustainable future for all. This cooperative spirit would foster peace and equality, as countries unite to tackle the common challenge of climate change. The result would be a world where environmental and social justice go hand in hand, building a better future for everyone.